Hello everyone, this is Owen Wall Street with the TradersPerspective.com, taking a look at natural gas starting off on the weekly time frame. You can see that this week again we failed to break out of this downtrend here. This uptrend line was previously broken a few weeks back, and since then we've challenged it one, two, three times, failed all three clearly, and now it's just a matter of seeing what's going to happen with natural gas in the upcoming week or so. Right now, it's kind of in a tricky situation. According to the weekly chart, we're still seeing a little bit of consolidation as we are still within the main body of this weekly candlestick back here a couple weeks ago. So, in order for things to kind of proceed as far as either going upwards or down, this is what we're going to be looking for. You either want to see this week's candle continue to maintain the support area right in here and obviously right in here. So these levels are the key levels. So in either case, it's looking like about 2.776 or so. If this continues to hold, then obviously there's going to be more consolidation and then a potential break to the upside again. However, we're going to have to see if that actually does happen. So what's going to be the main case? Let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame to get more clues about the price action. Okay, so we do have a downtrend line here, and you can see that we have a couple areas that I've gone ahead and add in as levels to watch as support. So the main ones being where these low wicks are here. So this 2.868 level, so on and so forth. But the main close has been basically around this 2.88 level. So that's been tested here, and here again. So we're seeing a whole bunch of like chop slash consolidation trying to break above here. We actually did break a little bit above, and then we're quickly shut down. So in essence, we're still looking at more sideways to possibly a little bit bullishness, but I myself won't be overly bullish until we start seeing a break back above that trend line. So on the daily time frame, as I zoom in a little bit here for you, you can see that this is that trend line that I'm referring to, and here's been the action. And there's a couple different things that I'm seeing here. There is a potential for this to be almost a inverse head and shoulders pattern where we might see break back to the upside. I think a better view is probably on that 4-hour time frame. I apologize, it was on the daily time frame. So if I'm looking at this level here as a possible shoulder and then this being the head, then I would expect prices to either come back down here to around this 2.845 level, which coincides with roughly this this shoulder's lows here, excuse me, and then if that was to break and we'd be seeing a little bit of a lower shoulder, then you'd be looking for probably around 2.83 or so to act as your support, just off these wicks here where the close was. So around 2.83, that's a potential too. So try to keep your eyes on those things. It's a complicated outlook overall. It's going to be volatile, just like among other things. The U.S. dollar, gold, oil, everything's kind of in a very complicated consolidation slash uncertainty mode right now. So until something starts breaking one way or the other, then it's going to get a little bit easier. For right now, that's all I can do is give you those two scenarios. Essentially, I've been trying to see when we're going to have this breakout, either breakout or breakdown happen, and that has not happened yet. Same thing with the U.S. dollar, same thing with oil, gold. Everything has been just in a literally similar type of a consolidatory slash indecisiveness phase or look to it. So be careful if you're actually trading this market right now. This is the last full week of the month, and that's usually setting up for either it's going to be a very quiet or a very volatile beginning to what will be September season, and that's going to be supposedly coinciding with when the Fed's going to start tapering their balance sheet. So there could be some interesting things happening, repositioning. Just keep your eyes open on what the charts are showing you. Right now, it still looks like we're kind of just playing along this level here, roughly between this 2.85 and this three. Let's just put it at 3.01 level. So it's been chopping around here. We've seen this before. Looking back on the weekly time frame, it's going to mirror basically the same thing. So as you can see, between 3.01 and then 2.88. So again, this is the familiar territory here for the price action. The key is going to be: are we going to break to the upside or break down to see this head and shoulders pattern complete itself? this extension of this, shoulder kind of leads me to believe that we're going to be dropping very soon. We had a similar type beginning to this move back here in 2016, where we had a strong move up and then we had consolidation for some time, and then we finally broke above that fib level and kind of churned again, and then we finally had the highs put in. So here we had a very, very powerful move up, came back down, powerful move there, and then just been dwindling downwards to sideways since. And now there's obviously a complicated outlook, but we could either pop again to test this trend line and then fail for the fourth time, or hit some lows here, break a little bit lower, and then see natural gas put up a nice strong move. So that's the longer term outlook of what to possibly expect. Again, in the meantime, it's going to be a choppy, price action depending upon, what happened with this hurricane and whatnot. So there's a bunch of things going on. Might see a gap up, and then obviously probably another retracement to bring the price action back within this range that I mentioned, around 2.83 to 301. So that's what I'm seeing overall. It's going to be kind of, volatile slash boring at times, and not really a good place to place a good swing trade like I prefer. So, we'll just have to take it, day by day and see what happens. But I'll update you all on Wednesday as usual as part of the bi-weekly video updates that I do. I'm on Wall Street. This has been a presentation from thetradersperspective.com. I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and that you all have a wonderful start to the new week. I will talk to you on Wednesday evening. Thanks again.